Stop looking for the secret stock tip. Stop worshiping the spreadsheet. You are about to enter the collective psyche of millions of readers who realize that finance isn't a math problem, it's a behavior problem. This isn't just a book review. This is a 360-degree synthesis of the global conversation around Morgan Housel's modern classic. From the bustling markets of Mumbai to the boardrooms of New York, we at SketchMatterzzz have analyzed the data, the debates, and the breakthroughs to show you why the psychology of money isn't about getting rich, it's about staying sane. Here's a quick map of the worldview synthesis we bring to you today. Think of this sketch as your GPS through the collective brain of millions of readers. Here is exactly where we are going today. First, we make a stop at the global rating hierarchy to see why this book is a cult classic in India but actually quite divisive among the Wall Street crowd. Next, we enter the thematic synthesis, where we'll uncover the massive cultural divide between Western readers seeking freedom and Eastern readers seeking, quote, safety. We'll navigate the contradiction cluster, the big internet fight over whether this book is genius or just basic common sense. Then, we arrive at the hero concept, the man-in-the-car paradox, the single idea that destroys your ego and cures impulse spending forever. We'll track the reader's journey, mapping the shift from playing the game of rich to playing the game of wealth. And finally, we'll land at the comparative landscape, stacking this book against giants like Rich Dad Poor Dad so you know exactly where it fits on your shelf. So get ready and buckle up to drive. The data actually tells a pretty funny story. If you listen on Audible or buy on Amazon, this book is nearly perfect. We're talking 4.7 stars. But over on Goodreads, the mood changes. The score drops to a 4.28. Why? Any clues? Let me tell you. It's the spreadsheet warriors. They get in there and argue that it's too basic. But honestly, when 500,000 people agree on a book, the verdict is in. It's not niche, and it's definitely not just for investors. It's for everyone. Let us dive a bit into the thematic review synthesis. This is where it gets wild. We tracked reviews from New York all the way to New Delhi, and the divide is fascinating. In the West, it's all about escape. Readers there are obsessed with the freedom chapter, using money to buy their time back and quit the rat race. But flip over to India, and the vibe changes completely. It's not about escaping. It's about validation. Readers there are saying, this is exactly what my grandparents taught me. It validates that old-school wisdom, save first, show off never. It is the same exact book, but it's holding up a mirror to two completely different worlds. Contradiction cluster is where we see the internet fights. One camp screams, I paid $20 for common sense. Where are the stock tips? The other camp fires back, you missed the point. The contradiction is that while the advice is simple, spend less than you earn, the execution is psychologically brutal. The book doesn't teach you how to calculate a PE ratio. It teaches you how to keep your hands in your pockets when the market crashes. The hero concept is clear. If you only remember one thing, make it the man-in-the-car paradox. It's the ego killer. Housel proves that when you buy a Ferrari to get respect, you don't actually get it. People don't look at you. They look at the car and imagine themselves in it. You are invisible. This single concept has cured more impulse spending than any budget app in history. Journey. Before reading, most people are playing a game called Rich. The goal is to look successful, buy the watch, and beat the market. After reading, they switch to a game called Wealth. The goal becomes invisible. Money in the bank, time in the schedule, and the freedom to say no. The transformation isn't about your bank balance growing, it's about your anxiety shrinking. Finally, here's a comparative landscape. Think of Rich Dad Poor Dad as the spark that gets you interested in money. Think of The Intelligent Investor as the manual for the mechanic. The psychology of money? It's the therapy session for the driver. It doesn't tell you which car to buy. It ensures you don't drive it off a cliff because you were looking at the driver in the next lane. That wraps up our 360-degree view. We are thoroughly enjoying building this library of insights with you, so thank you for watching. If you want to see more of these deep dives, hit subscribe and join the community. We build these videos based on your requests, so let us know in the comments, which book should @SketchMatterzzz summarize next?